Hello, Laurel families. This is Dr. Larimore, and I'm excited today to be back for another episode of Between Two Bulldogs with Laurel Middle School 8th grade student Brynnen Thompson.
How y'all doing?
Brynnen is, again, an 8th grader at Laurel Middle School. He has a twin brother, Brynnen.
Yep.
One other sibling, is that correct, or two other siblings?
Two other siblings. I have a sister with special needs and one that's in elementary school right now currently.
And your sister with special needs?
She's thriving. She's doing really well. She goes to Howard Tannis, and those guys help her out like a lot.
Yeah.
It's teaching her life skills. Like this past year, she worked at Grotto's Pizza. I think it's helping her a lot and helping build character with her.
Yeah, they've got a good bunch of people over there at Howard Tannis. Very familiar with that school, so
yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. You sound like a good big brother. You sound like an excellent big brother.
Thank you. Thank
See
you.
how I did that? I messed up. I stopped, started back again. You can do that. They're going to edit it out. I just wanted to highlight a few things about you. You are an athlete. You played football, basketball, baseball. You also wrestle. You've been on the honor roll all year long.
Yes, sir.
You're vice president of the FFA,
Yep.
Laurel Middle School, and the president of the Student Government Association.
Yes, sir.
You're third in the state for FFA in extemporaneous speaking.
Yes.
And it says you spoke about manual tools. So tell us a little bit about that and we'll go into some questions.
So I'm pretty sure the question was like, what are some examples of manual tools? I was thinking about hammers and nails, screwdrivers, stuff that you have to use with your hand. I had 30 minutes to write the speech, and then that's when I go to the other room to prepare to speak in front of 3 judges that were really nice. Kind of like this, they're going to ask you questions about your speech to see if you really know about what you're talking about. I talked for about 2 minutes.
Well, you've got a glowing resume, but for right now, got a little bit of some warm-up questions for you. How about that? Do you have a favorite TV show?
I just started watching a show. It's called Spiderwick Chronicles. It's really about like uncovering things that people didn't believe were in the house, but were like really in the house, like fairies and different monsters that lurk among them.
Thank you so very much for that. What are your favorite hobbies?
Basketball, football, just staying active really. Anything to keep me not in the house or like just
I have in my notes here that you said you don't have time for video games.
No, I don't have time.
What's your favorite subject?
Right now, as of this year, it would probably be agriculture, but if I had to do like a primary class, it'd be Mr. Bradell's.
Mr. Bradell's?
Social studies.
Yes.
He's funny.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Would you rather go to the beach or go camping?
Camping. Because you can fish and you're more like involved in the environment. If you go to a beach, there's everyone around you. Just going camping is more calmer than going to a beach.
And you like fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bass fishing?
I had a bait caster, but I messed it up.
It'll get like a bird's nest on you. You know what I mean? If you
just
don't
gave
keep
it
that
up.
thumb on there and you control it, it will. I've
Yeah.
had a few of them that have gotten tangled up badly. What do you think is the most important quality for a teacher to have?
Patience.
I think a lot of our teachers do have a lot of patience
Yep.
with our kids.
Most
Yeah.
I haven't had really any problems with any teachers this year. Most of them have really good patience, even when I'm not acting the best. The teacher comes over and I'm in a big group, or a small group. I feel like it's easier to learn because you get the benefit off others. And you don't just hold yourself accountable, you can hold everyone else accountable for their mistakes and your mistakes.
We all get together, we become infinitely smarter, right? So
Yeah.
I like that. What do you think you would like to do as a career, Buggy?
Ag science, maybe farming. The goal is really to go to the league.
I like the entrepreneurial spirit that you have. Like the NFL league?
NFL, yeah.
Really? What position do you play in football if you want to go to the league?
For the team I'm on right now, I'm playing tight end and outside linebacker.
What's your size right now as an 8th grader?
I'm 6 foot and 207.
Yeah, well, you definitely got the frame for the league. Good for you. I'd love to see that. Very good. What have you learned about life, about leadership, and your role as SGA president this year?
I've learned that there's a lot of like accountability in yourself, and you have to hold yourself accountable. Teachers were bringing up that I was the president of SGA and vice president of FA, and I need to act that way. So I kind of applied that to this year. I got A and B honor roll 3 times this year, and I'm
Excellent.
looking for all A's.
You're going
for
to get the 4th. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You will have finished high school.
Oh, yes.
Where would you like to be in 5
I
years?
see myself at, it doesn't even have to be a D1 college. It could be D3 or D2 college, but I do see myself in college. As long as I'm in college and thriving.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this episode of Between Two Bulldogs. A special thank you to our friend Brynnen Thompson. Thanks for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me, Dr. Larimore.
Future farmer, future possible NFLer. Thanks for joining us.